and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah and I'm the mom with muscle. And in today's video, we are talking about why I think home trends are so overrated. So if this is something you're interested in watching, just keep on watching. But if you have not already though, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know to hit that bell button for every time I upload a video. And if you are not already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you over at Mom with Muscle. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So what do we think of my studio, my filming room? I have proper lighting in here. I can literally film day or night. It's awesome. And I feel so professional. So thank you to my girlfriend who actually ended up buying me this lighting system for Christmas. So super excited to be filming in here, but I thought it'd be really fun. Let's talk about trends. I'm seeing every influencer doing 2022 home trends, and I'm freaking over it, you guys. I think trends are super overrated. Please take this video with a grain of salt. These are just my opinions. If you agree with me, great. If you don't agree with me, great. Everybody's entitled to your own opinions, but I'm gonna go over why I think that you should kind of steer clear of trends. So let's get into it. Starting with number one, cost. It's not cost effective to constantly be changing your space all the time. I have lost so much money when it comes to trying to stick to trends or buying things because they're popular in the moment. I've actually talked about this on my channel before, but I was very influenced by Jaclyn Hill and her style years ago when Z Gallery and everything glitter and everything mirrored in gray and white was popular. My whole entire house it looked like a Z Gallery. Fast forward to moving into this home and I'm like, that's not really my style. I was very much influenced by one person and what was trending, and I ended up selling everything. I obviously lost a bunch of money doing that, and it wasn't smart. So I ended up selling everything, and the way I found my own style was actually working at Restoration Hardware. Now, if you are new to my channel, which I have quite a few of you, I did used to work for Restoration Hardware, hence why I have so much RH pieces, and it really made me hone in on what my style was and what I really liked. And when things would come through the outlet, I ended up buying a super modern type cabinet with a really rustic type console table. So I learned to kind of mesh what I liked, what I gravitated towards, into my own home and my own space. So tip number one, cost. It's not cost effective. Be very, intentional when it comes to your space, what you're buying. Buy things that are timeless. Vintage pieces are super timeless. Finishes, focus on finishes. What's going to be something that's going to keep the longevity of its timelessness 6, 10, 3 decades down the road. So that is going to be tip number one for you guys. Number two, it's better for the environment. If you are constantly buying, selling, buying, it's not good for the environment. I mean, how much stuff do we see in landfills and waste? Consumer standpoint, it's just not good for our environment. So being more intentional when it comes to your purchases. If you are over things, I highly recommend Facebook Marketplace. I've had a very, very successful time there when it comes to selling things that maybe just don't fill my cup anymore. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp have been great platforms when it comes to reselling my items and hopefully giving that item a second chance of life for someone else. But yeah, it's not great for the environment. If we're constantly buying and selling, it's not good. So be a little bit more intentional when it comes to buying your items, which also plays a hand in hand when it comes to cost. So that is kind of tip number two. Number three, great design it's never gonna date itself. Talk about, mid-century modern. My mom loves mid-century modern. She purchased this womb chair. I'll probably post a picture of it. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know how much she spent on this damn chair, but it is timeless. It has been around for decades, and she invested her money into, items and furniture pieces that she knows that are going to last a lifetime for her. And when it comes to your space, if it fills your cup, if it makes you happy, then trends don't even really matter. If it brings you joy, if it brings you happiness, if you walk into your space and you love what you're looking at and you love your home, that's all that matters. So you could just ignore the trends all in all. Like I said, use trends as a guideline, but I would not suggest going out and buying a whole capsule from Target or a whole capsule from Crate & Barrel because that is what's trending right now. Or even just, when it comes to paint, I know the 2022 color is green. We're going to be seeing a lot of green when it comes to accent walls and whatnot. But instead of going and painting a wall, maybe just add a little bit more green to your home, which I have been doing with foliage. Some of my vessels I have are green. So simple things like that to stay, relevant to the time, but you're also not going out and spending a bunch of money or, renovating your whole home just to stay trendy. And like I said, trends are guidelines. Let's take gallery walls, for example. They're very trendy right now, but no two are gonna look alike. You can take away what you want from a trend and just curate your space to make it feel like your own. And I've been seeing a bunch of trending videos and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain and tell people why they shouldn't go with the trends. And when I walk into my space, is it trendy? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter to me because when I walk in my home, I love what I love, and that's what's important. And, you know, I've also been seeing videos about like how to make your house look more expensive. And it's like, is that really what we're going for? Are we trying to make our house look expensive? I mean, I know I'm not. I mean, yes, I understand that the items that I own are expensive, but I don't buy them because they're expensive. Shoot, if I could save a bunch of money and buy something that was a little bit more or less expensive, I would totally do so. But I don't think we should be designing our space to look expensive or to be trendy. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been seeing a lot of those videos about like how to make your house look expensive. I'm like, really? That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I want people to come into my home and go, wow, this is beautiful, and get a feeling of coziness and inviting. I think if your house looks expensive or feels expensive, it can almost backlash and makes people feel uncomfortable. So be very intentional when it comes to designing your space. So I know that was kind of off topic, but I've been seeing a lot of those videos as well. And I'm like, I don't know, just not for me. But invest in items that you appreciate, but know that in a couple years, they might be considered outdated. But if you love them, you will not care. Embrace your choices and curate a home that works for you. So that's kind of like my final takeaway for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So sound off in the comments. What do you guys think? Are you with trends? Are you not with trends? How do you feel about them? I want to hear what you guys think down in the comments down below. And that is it for today's video. Quick, simple. I just wanted to get on here and just chat about 2022 trends, how we feel about them. Are you in them? Are you not? You guys obviously know my standpoint. I'm not for them. Yes, I will take things here and there, as I've always said, use them as guidelines, but when it comes to your space, curate a space that you love, and that's all that matters. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.